Hey folks, it's Finn. So I am now 2 weeks post-op from having the third and final stage of my lower surgery, phalloplasty. Final. Saying that never gets old. So this week's highlight was to return to London to have the device deflated. Yes, I'm deflated! Now, lots of people warned me about this and said it would be incredibly painful. So I did take some medication beforehand as suggested. Now, I'm an addict in recovery, so I'm very careful about what I take. I tend to just stick to paracetamol and ibuprofen. But of course, if needs must, I will have something else. So I had a codeine before going in, just in case. But actually, it really wasn't that bad at all. Like I said in my previous video, I think a lot of that is because I had the testicle implant in that side already, and the surgeon has simply moved that over and then put the pump in the cavity that was there. So it's not like it's needed to be stretched or it's in pain or anything like that. I think that worked to my advantage. So the nurse had a little feel around and she deflated me and she said, look, you don't seem to be in that much pain. So rather than you have to come back in a week's time to be shown how to cycle the device, why don't we try and do it now? So she started pressing the pump on the ball to see how it was, and it was tender but not too bad. So I had a go. I didn't go all the way inflated, but just enough so that I knew what I was doing, and then had a practice with deflating, holding the button again, and you have to hold it for 7 seconds and it goes down. And it was absolutely fine. It's tender, but nowhere near what I was expecting at all. And I'm glad actually, because getting all the way to London on public transport when you've got sore balls is not easy at all. So successfully deflated. She said that everything looks really healthy, no sign of infection anywhere. The 3 incisions I've got on either side of the groin and on my abdomen, took all the bandages off that. They're all healing fine. Absolutely brilliant. So far, everything just looks so good, so relieved. So now all that remains to do is to keep looking after myself, make sure I don't get any infections anywhere. And now I have to start cycling the device. She said to give myself a few days just to let things settle down a bit, but then you start cycling, and by that I do not mean getting on a bicycle. There ain't no way my nuts are getting on a bicycle right now, that's for sure. Cycling the device means that what you do is 3 times a week, you pump up erect, leave yourself erect for half an hour, then deflate, and you just do that 3 times a week. Oh, what a hardship. Unfortunately, I can't play with it when it's erect, I can't play with it, and nobody else can play with it for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. My goodness, it's like when you were kids and you find your Christmas presents under the bed, and yet you know you've got a month to wait before you can open them. But I guess it'll be extra exciting when I get to open my present. There isn't that much else to report really. Everything, touch wood, is doing really well. The worst thing at the moment is the itching where they've shaved me, and because there's no room down there now because I've got 1 pump, 1 testicle, and everything's just like so much down there. Everything else is just chafing against where they've shaved me, and it hurts so much at the moment. I'm really, really sore and itchy. The other testicle they put in is quite high, so that's a pain as well. It's not hurting, it's just uncomfortable. Hopefully that will drop when the swelling goes, but it's going to take like 6 to 8 weeks for everything to settle down there, and then I can reevaluate. So just keep taking care of myself, pumping up. So yeah, if it carries on like this surgery really has been quite the walk in the park compared to the other ones so far, but I will keep you updated as things are going, and I'll keep updating on my Tumblr as well. But yeah, quietly optimistic right now. I'm still not going to jump for joy until I've hit that 6-week mark, and then I'm going to start singing that I'm done. But just being quietly optimistic still now at the moment. Thanks for watching everybody. I will keep updating about my lower surgery over on here and over on Tumblr as well. In the meantime, I have another video coming to you later in the week about something else entirely. So if you want to know when that comes out, hit that subscribe button so you can be kept up to date with all the regular Finnstallments. Bye bye.